So here are a few things that millennials spend their money on.
This is my Birkin closet.
I spend some money on watches, especially from a brand called Rolex. Everyone always says like, hey, you spend $1,500 to go out to eat all the time.
I actually spent a lot of money buying the expansion packs for the game.
Yeah, my life isn't that fancy. I also don't have a private chef or a monthly travel budget. I don't buy crypto, and my typical monthly spending is certainly not this high. But if you click this video to see how an average millennial with a wife and kid spends his definitely not six-figure income, you've come to the right place. But since some of you only care about the final amount, let's begin with that. Last year, I spent a grand total of $37,694.02 or $3,141.17 a month or $103.27 a day in 2021. And going by the 4% rule, I'll need $942,350.50 if I want to fund my current lifestyle. But seeing how I currently have less than $50,000 in my stock investments, I still have a long way to go. But going back to my 2021 spending, I've split them into 7 categories. There's housing, transportation, money, subscription, food, personal care, and fun money. And starting off with the necessities, and yes, I'm still a renter at 30 years old, and my portion totaled $15,939.60 last year, or $1,328.30 per month. We did spend quite a bit of money on home furnishings, most notably on this expensive totally over-the-top garbage can from Simple Human, and my very first memory foam bed set from Nectar Sleep back in August. And in November, I spent $1,540 on a brand new sofa and ottoman from Sabay Design, bringing my total housing portion to $19,444.61. Next, we have transportation, usually the second biggest expense for everyone, but jokes on them because I don't have a car, so no car insurance or maintenance or gas here. I then rent these city bikes a few times and took a couple of Lyfts and Ubers in 2021, and while I don't have a car, I did spend $824.98 to upgrade my PETV or my personal electric transport vehicle, and I might do a dedicated video on that because people say it's actually very cool, but here's how it sounds now, going 30 miles an hour. And finally, $895.45 once for the monthly bus pass into New York City, bringing my transportation total to $2,011.65. Money is next, and I can no longer call myself a financial guru because I spend way more than I earned and I got slapped with $36 of overdraft fee last year. Stay tuned for my apology video, and I really hope you guys can forgive me. But moving on, $62 went to donations, but I spent way too much on postage, shipping things to my family in South Korea. Insurance was $236.98, and taxes was a biggie, having to pay Uncle Sam $777 last year. And I decided not to include my stock portfolio deposit or savings here because those aren't really expenses. But with that said, the total money charge was $1,255.08. Subscriptions are next, and my wife pays for the usual Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon, which leaves me with these oddball subscriptions like Chatbooks, Apple Storage, and Asian streaming service, a baby accessory box, and my monthly phone bills with Google Fi. August was actually a very sad month because my wife used up her 200GB Apple storage, so instead of paying $2.99 now, the monthly price jumped an additional $7 a month. All in all, I spent $812.87 on subscriptions, which sounds a bit high, but comment below what your total subscription cost was for 2021. We're on food now, and let's just say I was shocked and ashamed at how much my family spent on food. And here's the damage. $5,222.42, that's the total, but only $1,490.51 was from groceries, meaning my family spent $3,731.91 eating out last year. And that's a lot, but to be fair, we hardly went out because of COVID, so our fun activities consistently mainly of just chilling at home and ordering in. Plus, since my wife pays for the majority of groceries separately, the eating out portion seems way worse than it actually is. But enough excuses, here are all the restaurants we ate at last year. Carvel was a one-time visit to buy a birthday ice cream cake for my baby girl, and $49.73 went to Dunkin'. We ate at Burger King just one time and never again because the BK near our house, they watered down their soda. Now Graham would be pissed because I did spend $35.62 at Starbucks, but surprisingly we only ate at McDonald's once, which was in April. $70.23 was with Subway, and everyone should check out which one at Cliffside Park, New Jersey for their Korean-inspired sandwiches and rice bowls. And you gotta have some Chick-fil-A, and if you're in New York City, make sure to visit the Halal Guys, but go easy on the red sauce unless you want an intimate date with your toilet. On a sweeter note, if you're a fan of bubble tea, check out Rare Tea. Their at-home bubble tea sets are fun to make and cheap too, which comes out to about $1 a cup. Now almost $170 was spent at the local breakfast cafe because sometimes you just want pancakes and breakfast burritos for dinner. Or you can do what I do and order from Taco Bell for that authentic experience. Now the dollar amount really picks up, starting with Domino's at $238.14, and because my wife prefers Papa John's, we did spend $243.79 with them as well. And I hate that my local Chinese place only accepts cash, so I couldn't get my 3% back and missed out on $8.36 in cash back, but oh well. Wendy's at least accept credit cards. We broke the $300 mark with them, but also did so with Five Guys, Babacu's Burritos, and Popeyes. But the definite winner was my local Italian spot because we spent a crazy $589.19 there, or an insane 1.56% of last year's total expense. So yeah, new financial goal of 2022 is to eat out less and put that money towards investing and saving. Only two categories left, which is personal care, that came out to $602.70, split between these two, and I'm proud to say I only got a haircut one time last year, so that's something I suppose. And finally, after going through all the necessities like rent, transportation, and food, we end up right here with fun money. Because what's the point of saving and investing if you don't buy what your parents couldn't buy you as a kid? Under shopping, I just included Amazon and Target as is because there were just way too many things we bought from them to sort through. But we spent a combined $4,418.48 between the two retailers, and under hobbies, I bought some Legos, Harry Potter for the wife, and Batman for myself, some random trinkets from Five Below, and a few personalized gifts from Etsy. And my wife, she started crocheting during the lockdown, so we did visit Michael's a few times to buy yarn so she could make this, and this, and this, and this. But the most expensive hobby I got back into cost me $536.28 last year, and no, it wasn't buying one of Meet Kevin's courses. It was actually spent on Gunpla. And here are all the different Gundam model kits I bought last year. And you might say paying $60 plus for a plastic model kit might seem like a waste of money, but I could say the same thing for your fancy aquarium or your magic cards. So, to each our own. We did spend $1,184.14 on clothes last year. $40 of that went to work shoes from Clark's, couple hundreds on baby clothes, and some Adidas for yours truly. But finishing off, we spent the majority of our clothing money on Old Navy with $434.85. And while I did mention earlier that we didn't do a lot of activities last year, we did go out to Central Park in March and played an expensive round of Pixar-themed miniature golf session last November. And finally, these two are for my baby girl's ballet classes, bringing the activities portion to $1,543.87 and my total fund money portion to $8,344.69. And for the three of you still watching, as a reward, here's a pie chart. A nice overview of my 2021 spending, and making up 2% each, we have subscriptions and personal care. Money was next at 3%, transportation was 5%, and food comes in much higher with 14%. Fund money was at 22%, leaving the housing costs as the remainder of my 2021 expenses coming in at a crazy 52%. And because every dollar spent is an opportunity cost, here are how many stocks I could have bought had I invested my money instead of spending them. $195.56 spent on Lyft could have bought me 4.74 Lyft shares. Instead of paying for my phone bills with Google Fi, I could have bought 0.12 shares of Alphabet. $912.72 could have gotten me 1.78 Costco shares, and $300.24 could have gotten me 13.22 Wendy's share. Or I could have bought 4.21 shares of Walgreens. But easily the biggest ones are Amazon and Target, because instead of shopping and spending all my money there, I should have just bought 0.58 Amazon shares or 12.95 Target shares. So the moral of this video, don't eat out too much and you better invest more than you spend. But all these calculations got me exhausted, so here's one final look at my 2021 spending. And with all that said, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below what your total 2021 spending was. But I think that's enough talking for one day, so I'll catch you guys all next time with more financial shenanigans.